It started off with a family that had lost a child, a daughter, back in 2005. So 2006, they wanted to do something regarding suicide prevention. So this is what they came up with, was a walk through the community.
The importance of the suicide prevention is to bring awareness of the effects of suicide in the community. We want to bring awareness, especially to our youth, because we feel that the youth are the most that are affected.
I started working as an emergency worker on and off in the year 2001, I believe it was.
Okay.
And there was only emergency worker. An emergency worker was not trained for all kinds of crises in the community, be it violence, suicide prevention, bullying, or what have you. So it has evolved.
I got involved with a group of people wanting to work on preventing suicide. People from the health board and people from the band all got together and started planning, doing things. What can we do for our community to prevent suicide?
It's very important to have these kind of things in the community. Like we have so much social issue problems here in Wasanapi. So I guess it's because the location we have access of everything.
There's so much we can do, Nyan, at our social services and when it comes to intervening. So we need a lot more people to help out with the crisis that happen and with the attempts, and we need a lot of people to educate them about knowing how to help a person.
I wanted to work with suicide prevention because I saw a lot of youth in crisis as an emergency worker, and even before, when I used to come back and visit in Waswanipi, when I was living in Montreal, I would come back and visit Waswanipi, and I saw a lot of things, and one of them was the youth needed a lot of help. So in different areas, so I just got involved in different things, working with culture, working with the residential school committee. There was a group called Mamu Wichitodao. That's how we slowly started with working with different, trying to work out, make committees.
When the community is small, like you know everybody, like especially when you have a call that you know that person, it's very hard inside. And it's small community. It's very hard working with people like you know everybody. Everybody has issues.
The Suicide Prevention Week happens once a year between February and March. The suicide prevention team gathers up to plan different workshops and different awareness that we can bring in the community about suicide prevention, especially within our youth.
Well, I did join the first couple walks that we had in the community, whether it was for the local walks or whether it was for Suicide Prevention Week or whether it was for the World Suicide Prevention Week, which we have in September. September 10th is the World Suicide Prevention Week.
The suicide prevention, one of the benefits is we want to let the youth know and other people know that there is help in the community. That's one of the reasons why we have the suicide prevention coordinator. We feel that this is one of the most important things to have in our community because there has been suicide attempts previously before. So having a suicide prevention coordinator in our community is very beneficial because he brings different awareness to our community, to our youth also.
I feel the importance of gathering not only our children and our Shinichoj, Cheyuj, and adults to make them aware of suicide and just to help educate them the importance of life. This is the meaning of our rallies, get our community together to prevent suicide.
I usually participate by helping in the planning process of the Suicide Prevention Week. There's always a lot of us within the committee of the suicide prevention. There's such as myself, the suicide prevention coordinator, which is Jack Otter. We have the Brighter Futures, the youth department, and the elders department. basically the benefits is to help one another and to let the youth know that suicide is not the answer.
Every year we always come up with new activities and new ideas. Sometimes it comes from children, comes from the youth, and it's very helpful to look out there, see what's out there, because it comes from, the answers are within us. That's how we eventually found, instead of always going to the outside. And we do support young people that are going through a rough time, relationship problems, and we make sure that they get help that they need if they're going through a rough time. And we do send young people to the conference in Montreal, Dialogue for Life. You know, with the chief and council supporting us, and over the last 5 years with this suicide prevention program that Jack Otter leads, and it's been a great help. And chiteng ke was on pin nikan et diachet and we have sit match we nikan mat when out nikop matsu. I would him ordna say it state manga et ado when chit na say a ado xchunu did which we dog as much when jit nam squanan jack che good get the need of sit dog which we behind the scenes me got the Diane no more than is up sick to go. Nagdis do not much man dithen. Nagdis been dog with the bitch question down I had Tanji Dias to want to do man that is which I had when Gishnig and Scott Mason that they think the wapun when you sky to go a bit that a bit with mood get and way which had way you can chain him and game, Shaman and get which weather we got wash again the tax store, the school of much. I'm Huda, they do a chain of Chaganoj gap, but which weather.
So how do you help someone who needs your help? And sometimes it's hard when you don't understand something. So you have to learn how to deal with it yourself. Find some tools to help yourself to learn to be able to help someone.